What time is it?
It's enrollment time.
What time is it?
It's enrollment time.
What time is it?
It's time to get enrolled.
So let's take a look at your enrollment form. You'll notice that you have boxes to fill in for your core classes, so that's going to be your English Language Arts, your Math, your Science, and your Social Studies. So go ahead and check mark if you'd like to take regular or honors, and for Math if you want to take regular 8th grade Math, Algebra, or if you're ready for Geometry. And SAGE would be if you're already accepted into SAGE.
Classes, and in order to get into honors classes, you have to be high achieving learners. It's an accelerated and enriched academic program. There's rigorous academic work with honors classes. We're looking for students that are responsible for their own learning, and they have to maintain 95% attendance, get teacher recommendation, and also have a parent approval in order to do that.
So in order to take these classes, we look at a few different criteria. One would be teacher recommendation. That's going to be based on your grade history. One is going to be your iReady score to see if you're above grade level. And another is going to be a contract that you sign at the beginning of the semester, your student, parent, and teacher signature. And then we're looking at your MAP scores. So that would be the MAP scores from this year that you're getting ready to take, and we need to see that you're proficient or advanced.
As far as your electives go, you basically have a choice of choosing a full year class or 2 semester classes. The full year classes that are available to 8th graders are band, choir, orchestra. Then we have Spanish or French. Spanish and French are actually high school level classes that you'll receive a credit for. But they're not just any high school level class, they're honors level classes if you're interested in honors level work. We also have AVID as a choice for a full year class. If you're interested in taking any 2 full year classes, you'll need to think about taking PE over the summer to get that credit out of the way so that you can double up on some of these elective encore options. If you don't choose a full year class, you can choose 2 semester classes. Our 2 semester classes that we have, we have more than 2, but you get to pick 2. We have visual arts, choir, communication technology, theater, and a semester of French. That semester of French is actually part of that full year class. You'd be doing the same coursework, only you would finish before we leave for winter break and not get high school credit for it. So think about that. And then we also ask if you're choosing semester classes that you pick an alternate class. And that means if something happens and we can't get you into the 2 semester classes that you picked, you have an extra fill-in that we know that you'd like to have in the place of whichever one we can't get you in. We also have a place for you to choose which class you would like to alternate with PE. Everyone will be alternating with health for 1 semester. The other semester you can alternate with art, or you can alternate with robotics through Project Lead the Way. Actually, that's called automation and robotics. Sorry about that. The only thing that we ask is if you are selecting art to alternate with PE for one of those semesters, do not choose it as one of your 2 semester options if that's what you're planning to do for your elective option. When you have your enrollment complete, you're actually going to turn these in to your science teachers. They are due on Monday the 29th. So you're watching this on Thursday. If you have it finished Thursday night and you'd like to take it home, you are taking it home. If you're ready to bring it back and turn it in on Friday, that's fine. But please make sure that you turn it to your science teacher because we'll be coming and visiting with you to go over those and your personal plans of study with you at that time. Speaking of your personal plans of study, most of you completed these last year. We have a few students that we didn't get personal plans of study for, whether you weren't here when we did them or whether you're new this year. We are giving you a copy of a blank one if you didn't do it before, but most of you have one already done in pencil. We'd like to go over each one of those pieces with you as a reminder of what you should have filled in. If you want to make any corrections over what you did end up taking in 7th grade or what you plan to take in the future, that's fine. On your personal plan of study, there are several different areas, and I'm going to kind of go through those with you. If you'll notice, at the top it says, like, they go in sections like A, B, C, and D. First, it asks for your name and your ID, which is the same thing as your lunch number, your graduation year, the career or occupation that you're thinking about. I know it seems like a long ways away, but we need to start thinking if you're interested in being a doctor or a teacher, or if you're interested in the food industry, whatever it is that you have kind of thought about, and you'll write that in D. We're going to ask you to do it in pencil because you may change your mind. Some people do. Some people know when they're born what they're going to do for an occupation. So make sure you do all of this in pencil. Your counselor. Well, your counselor, if you're A through L, is me, Mrs. Lockenberger, and that's not easy to spell, so let me do that for you. It's Lakenbenburger. If you're M through Z, you're Miss Bowman, a little easier to spell, but I'll do it for you anyway. It's Bowman. Case manager. If you have a case manager, whether it be for a 504 or for special education, and you know who that person is, go ahead and fill that in. Then we're going to look at Section G. Section G is a career cluster. Please mark what career cluster or clusters you might be interested in. There may be 2 or 3 that kind of something that you might want to think about, or you may have it narrowed down to your top choice, and that's fine. Box H, ask about your post-secondary plans. So what that means is when you graduate from high school, what are you going to do after that? Think about the career that you're interested in. Does it require you to graduate from high school and then go right into that career? Or do you need an advanced degree like a doctorate? We also have a box for you to indicate if you're interested in going to the military after high school, because a lot of students will do that and then further their education in college and go into their career field. Next, we have our diploma options, and it asks you to check one. This is when you get to high school. You have 3 options to choose from. The first one is the college readiness diploma. Notice it says college readiness. So what that does is it prepares you to go to any 4-year college or university. It has the standards that the state requires in order for you to graduate, but it also includes the courses that colleges are looking for when they enroll you. There are 2 diploma options that are honors diploma options. There's the gold medallion that requires you to take at least 8 advanced classes before you graduate from high school. It also includes a piece for doing a presentation, a research project that you'll present like your junior year. And so there's a couple of extra components in it. So if you're looking for more of a challenge, you may look at the gold medallion diploma option. The third diploma option is the IB diploma option, or the International Baccalaureate. It's pretty awesome because it's recognized worldwide, so if you plan to go overseas to go to college, any college or university overseas would look at it, see that it's an international program that you took, and accept your credits. With the IB diploma option, you're required to take all of your coursework is advanced or honors level. There's a language requirement with that, and I know this is a lot to decide. Remember, I asked you to use it in pencil, or do this all in pencil, so that if you change your mind as you progress through middle school, and even when you get to high school, it's okay. That's why we have erasers, so that you can change your mind and fix your sheet.
To make sure that you sign it, and make sure that your parent signs it, and that will also be due to your science teacher on Monday the 29th, so with your enrollment form, same time.
See you when we get them picked up.